What was not understood was what was the semantics of this? What was the type theory behind this? It was all just sort of designed as like, here's something, it had a formal definition, right? The definition of standard ML was this landmark piece of work, right? This, one of the few languages that's fully formally defined.
Yeah.
But the actual formal definition is not terribly useful. Like it's a very, it's a bunch of rules, basically. It's just like tons and tons of inference rules without any clear connection to traditional formal languages, formal foundations for programming languages. So it was sort of, this I think gave the ML module system from the beginning this impression of being complicated. Because it was like, here's this thing, go use it. It seems like it lets you structure programs and configure programs in interesting ways, but it's kind of a heavyweight thing, which we don't fully understand. And so then there was a lot of work on it was a somewhat niche line of work, but there was a steady stream of work by people like Bob Harper, Mark Lillibridge, Xavier Leroy, and Dave McQueen, and others on developing type theoretic foundations for the ML module system and various extensions of it. And that all happened before I started working on this. So it was clearly a very, it seemed always clear to me that this was a very technically very interesting, but it was somewhat, it wasn't perhaps the ideal project to start with because very few people understood it. Like it was, if you go to a conference and people were like, oh, you study modules? Oh, that's complicated.
I feel like even nowadays, it's like we don't really touch modules. We don't really do things on the modular level like that. Don't touch functors.